Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for our main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. The Brown Bomber's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence.
But with the side of rule, in the pursuit of pure power, the path of the fool. We chase crowns till we land face down. My world's possessions keep weighing us down. The rain clouds, like a quiet storm, no shrouds.
Clubber's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Good looking uppercut that time. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Good way to protect the midsection. Now he ties up there. The Brown Bombers banged by an uppercut. Solid hook upstairs. The Brown Bombers able to land a good, solid left hand. Up top with the quick hook. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Teddy, I don't think he's got vision sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
There's the hook. Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Clubbers on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. A battering ram of a hook by the Brown Bomber. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And he just holds on there.
Keep that head moving.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Good work defensively by Clubber. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Well, you look at this. Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Oh, that's a big hook right there. What an impact that left hand just made by Clubber. Snaps that jab out. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
A well-placed left hand up top.
Come on, kid, focus.
We come to the end of the round with Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Aventine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Big shot he just scored with. Right in the line of the target. A right hand. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
That's it. Watch the hook.
Able to cover up that gut. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. A hammering hook by the Brown Bomber. Now hugging on the inside. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
It's okay, let's go.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. The Brown Bomber's got complete momentum and control of this fight right now. Already scored a knockdown in this round, and now he's on the attack again.
Yeah, all he has to do is don't fall into that syndrome where you hurt a guy and now you go away from what you were doing when you hurt him. You start throwing one shot trying to finish it instead of continuing to put them together.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Big shot there. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And clicks of the talk. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Keep on. Don't give him a chance to set his feet.
Blubber's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Holy cow, what a sharp shot that was by the Brown Bomber. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Did you see that? Can he get get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
7, 8, 9.
That's it. The fight is over. Clubber's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Brown Bomber.
And just like that, the Brown Bombers' thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Watch the hook.
See him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Scored well with the hook. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Protect yourself!
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. The Brown Bombers left now getting into the mix. Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. He didn't see that left hand. Oh, he goes down. It was the hook that put him there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
The Brown Bombers left, working well that time. That's a solid right hand by Glover. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're gonna see.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the... What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
So this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Right to the body. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The Brown Bombers able to land a nice, clean left hand. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where a judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now, it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your...
Glover's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he jump?
And bang, and away he goes. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
Joe, he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
Targeting that overhand left. The Brown Bombers doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good step back counter punch there. A smashing headshot by the Brown Bomber. Glover's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. You can see how he's able to score with ease here. Now, he already scored a knockdown. You got to think more good things are coming his way.
Yeah, well, what you like to see him do is maybe the greatest finisher of all time was Joe Louis. You know, when he hurt a guy, as the guy was falling, he'd hit him about 3, 4, 5 more short shots on the way down. He'd give him a gift. Here, take this with you. That's what he needs to do.
The Brown Bombers jab lands well. Little head knocking with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Glover.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
Hook right on the belt line. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He clinches when he gets to the inside. He shook him up with that right hand. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Able to get rid of that one. Left to the body. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut.
Calm down. Breathe. Breathe. Need another round from you. I need you to be...
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Please, you need to.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Scored well with that right hand to the body. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Brown Bombers putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
see him zoning in on the target with that double jab.
Keep working on it.
Lovers, knife down with a hook to the body. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
The Brown Bombers on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. He is damaged badly there. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
And it's all over. Lovers unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the Brown Bomber.
I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is because he came out very dry, no sweat on him at all, and he got caught cold.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.